Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at McEwen. This was a stock analysis request by one of the followers, and I want to use this opportunity to remind you all that anyone can make these requests and I will most likely cover them, especially if there is an actionable trade setup to be had. Now in the case of this chart, we are focusing on the uptrend only from this low. So from this movement could be a wave 1 up, and then this could be a wave 2 down. But we do also have to consider the possibility that this chart could fail. Technically, this does look a lot like a 5-wave move to the downside. And if we were to take a resistance into account, we would be looking at the area from $10 up to $105 at the 78.6% retracement. We nearly touched that exact level and we did have quite a strong reaction, and then we started trending lower. But I have to say, it doesn't look too great. This chart at best is forming a leading diagonal in a wave 1 to the upside, because here we have clearly a 3-wave move in an ABC pattern that I'm going to even mark here on the chart. And let's use a larger degree, but we can still track the idea that this could be a wave 1 of a larger leading diagonal. Now to the downside, we are looking to hold the support level, or the support area, that is between $18.2 down to $2.9. We did reach the bottom of the area, and fortunately we did create this reaction to the upside. Now technically we could be already in either a 3rd wave that is forming to the upside, or maybe a C wave that is being formed in a larger ABC that could be a wave 1. We will need to keep both in mind because we are dealing with a corrective structure, but we do also need to be very careful of the fact that we are following the counter trend, because we have a 5-wave move down here and then we had a 3-wave move in the opposite direction. So this rather suggests that we would see continuation to the downside. Now it's not impossible to break against these odds, but it's not the most probable necessarily. Still, this doesn't prevent us from seeking further pushes, further continuation to the upside, and I would say that possibly in this area we could be tracking a 5-wave move here in yellow, and we would be looking to have here a 1-2 that formed, and then this could be another 1-2, but then I would really like to see more strength in this movement that is forming. So I am still a little skeptical of what is happening here to the upside. Now the fortunate part is that neither did the movement to the downside really form a clear structure that would suggest continuation. We could have had here an ABC. It could be something more different. Perhaps we have 1, 2, 3, but for that to work out, we would need to hold. I can give you here a closer resistance area than what we have in the large blue scenario. But yeah, we would need to hold this area between $6.6 up to $25.7. Now this doesn't mean we are definitely going to push to the boundaries of this area. In price structure, I would say that some levels of resistance that we could track are here at the $15 level, and also, no, I wouldn't necessarily count too much on this one. So at the $15 level, I would expect some resistance to be found, and too many details in this area I wouldn't try to get out. Overall, here within this 1-2, then this could be a 1, this could be a 2. To be honest, could be a 3rd, 4th, and then we could be tracking a 5th, but the structure is not too great. I have to say, even on the 4-hour, we are already breaking down in the structure within. Perhaps we are having a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that is developing. That would be another level of confirmation, but until we actually form the 5 waves to the upside here, and let's make these larger movements less opaque to see more clearly the levels here in the shorter time frame. But I would focus here on the area between $10.4 down to the $9 level. If we break below the $9 level, if we break below $9 without forming here another high, I would be very careful not to break down even further, because I don't really see a 5-wave move here, and I wouldn't really recommend entering in a structure like this on the large time frame it is extremely choppy without really having a 1-2 setup to follow. Now, if we do manage to form this, I could see continuation following up, but yeah, only really after we have the 1-2 setup. This could be an entry zone to be had, but until then, these are the levels. This is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.